Hello, welcome back. So after maxing out the base, there's not much for us to do but finish the game itself. So let's go to the Prism headquarters, which I hope will not have a lot of puzzles, codes, death traps and stuff like that. Okay, a dead enemy, that's a good sign. Giving me a lot of knives, which I don't really want since the axe is a lot better. Squiggly.
Monster goop and creature carcasses. HQ security seems to have kept them at bay. Maybe they retreated further into the complex.
Very nice looking building. Oh, that's one of the eye from the eye creatures. That's kind of annoying since they are so high in the air you can barely see them.
Nobody here. Did they get overwhelmed? No, there's not enough bodies. Where could they be?
I hate those guys. You have to have a player with you to be able to pass through them. So 4 or 3 or 4. Okay.
If anyone's still alive, they would have probably retreated to the upper floors. Now I gotta find a safe way up there.
So we have to turn on the power. I mean, we don't really have to go in here, but we'll go in here anyway. Oh, I forgot to take one of the things that lowers my sanity with me. Ah, my bad. Got a knife. Get the green access card and let's go. Wait, what? Probably just a lot easier to destroy them with your axe, to be completely honest, because if you just play around with the enemies, they'll just drain your sanity. Which is a resource you don't have a lot of.
Authorized personnel only. Security clearance level 3 or above required.
They will not stop us. Gas and more flares. Exactly what I didn't need, but okay.
I need to turn on the power first.
I like it so much that they managed to keep the general atmosphere of the game alive, even if you're going to play for 5 or 10 minutes. Okay. Just don't look at them and you'll not drain your sanity. Okay, no sanity was drained. Why would you want to close the door on yourself? Okay.
That's some kind of alarm.
So we cannot go back there. So you can only go up. Wait, that's not going up, that's going down. Let's look to the left or to the right.
Is anyone out there? Please, someone respond.
I read you. What's your situation?
And stuck in the basement. There are strange here. They killed. I don't know how long.
Damn, it's probably too late. Seems to be crawling with monsters below. Gotta be careful if I don't want to end up the same way.
Yeah, okay, so we don't go to the basement. Spoiler, all of those are real. That local herbs game. Give me what I want, which is the beast gift.
I'll never get used to this. Taking from the dead to help the living. It needs to be done. And I need that access card.
Okay, we don't really have anything to repair for the moment, and I don't want to drop the thing. From what I can see, this guy has a knife stuck in his head, so most of them were killed by humans. I don't think we should be down there. I think we have to go down there. That's a new enemy. So these guys have been killing all of the... Okay. That's an interesting observation. So maybe the enemies you have seen killed so far were not killed by humans, or not all of them were killed by humans, but most of them were killed by this enemy over here, which I don't know how to deal with. It's like it's the tickle monster, it will tickle you, but you die because it has a very strong tickle.
Okay, one more time. Dad.
To be honest, I think I should just avoid it. I don't think we can do anything to it, so we avoid it. Oh, there was nothing here. Okay. Oopsie, I killed the enemies for nothing. I'm stuck here and I guess I'll get another sanity penalty. Attracted by the light. What did I do? Come on, wow, yeah. I see why some people might hate the end of the game or the ending, because this is just frustrating. You're supposed to deal with enemies that you don't know how they work. And I'm just getting myself stuck over here with enemies I don't want to be stuck with. Well, for the game did say don't go into the basement, but I thought I had to get a combination from the basement on another. I think we can kill it. So weird. Like that monster bugged out a couple of times. Oh, I think, yeah, you're just supposed to go down there and get the radio for the emergency code. Okay, it looks like the code is 609. What is the logic behind that? To be honest, I don't care. I don't want to know what is the logic or how they managed to do it. But what is the purpose of all of this? It's one of the hardest codes to break in the game, and you basically have no clue on how to do it. Because if you think about it, it's... Okay, let's look at it again. Maybe it will make sense if we look at it again, so... Doesn't make sense to me. I'm done with that. I find no logic to that code and I'll just forget about it. Developers should stop putting extreme puzzles like that into games like this, because people will not figure it out. Well, I assume that's the same combination. Yeah, the same combination. This is the elevator that will take us to... Yeah, it's souring the whole experience, the stupid codes that have no way to be solved. I mean... It's supposed to be a survival game. If you want to put puzzles in it, make sure they're at least a little more complex than that. I mean, hey, you just get... How do you see this as a 6 and how do you see this as a 9? I don't get it. And how do you see this as a 0? I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me. How is this a 9? How are you supposed to interpret it, to interpret these things that they give you a 9? I don't know, maybe someone can explain that to me, but I really don't understand.
Looks like an upper management office. If I find information anywhere, it's here. Someone in management must have known what's really going on. There's a crumpled piece of paper in the trash. A note addressed to Joel O'Brien.
I will not repeat myself again, Joel. We are not signing a military contract. They'll just take the Chaos Stone or send their brass to breathe down our necks. Either way, we would forfeit our freedom of research and control over what we do with the results. That is unacceptable.
Okay, we have time to look through the trash while we're running away from monsters, okay. Control shoulder has a very good kick left. Oh, okay, so I assume this is one of the CEOs.
Hey, am I hallucinating? Are you a real human? With the company? Please, tell me you're with the government or military.
Name's Carter. Don't mean to disappoint, sir, but I'm just a supply runner for prison. Are you O'Brien? Do you know what the hell is going on here?
I'm not going anywhere, and I can't promise I'll make it to the end of my story, but be my guest. It was unlike anything we'd ever seen. Beautiful, full of potential, otherworldly.
Focus, Joel. What made this stone so special?
Something that could change the world fell right into our hands. But we had no money to fund our research. I got in touch with Ed. The man has more wealth than anyone could ever spend. And he too saw the vast potential of the stone. So we created Prism. We worked so hard. So very hard. Yet years went by without tangible results.
What results do you want?
The current results seem pretty damn tangible to me. You unwittingly opened a door to things you cannot comprehend.
I see. I remember you now, Carter. Experiment 5, 7... what the hell does it matter? You're here. You seem reasonably stable. So, if you don't mind, let us continue.
Sure.
Edward, he became obsessed with the stone and its power. He never intended to share it with me, with the world. Maybe it turned him. Maybe he was always like that. Never a friend.
Yeah, so if in case you're wondering, Joel is the one that found the stone, Edward is the one with the money, Edward is also the one that our HR department member, the girl with the bonus to water production, that says he's the smartest and the best.
The stone did this. It's no miracle. It's a curse.
Regardless, he did it. He activated the stone without any thought for human or other life. The changes to the environment, the monsters, all of it.
I guess they're referring to the big chunk of the stone they found and then they activated by pouring it up or something, I don't know. Not very clear how they poured up the stone though, or how that cult became to... Well, maybe Edward is the cult leader if I'm completely honest. That would make sense.
I didn't want any of this. I tried. Now Ed and his bullshit cult locked themselves in the lab and will doom us all.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't stop him. I should have known. I should have.
Joe.
Please be a good one. He's new.
Do you hear that? Not you, fool. And it is not merely a call. Someone wants to subdue me.
Lerala Othrol, Magokaya Yanaga.
You know that big creature that is following us? Well, that big creature that is following us, that disgusting one, it's actually our adversary. And they're actually trying to tame us. So they couldn't subdue that first enemy that we saw. So now they're trying to do the same to us because we're the same as the first one. But the cat looks very tired here.
I don't know what that means.
His beard is longer.
Nifa! Wait, what? An ordinary human? Wait, I remember you. Test subject 35 something something. Perhaps. Yes. Perhaps you are more than meets the eye.
They're surprised they actually summoned a human through the ritual in the dream, which means we are a eldritch entity like the other one they summoned the first time.
Lilularathrol Mugokayanaga.
Hello.
Your command of their language is lacking. Try practicing on the lesser creatures. The ones that crawl on the floor, as befits your own station.
No! My incantations are perfect. Lilularathrol Mugokayanaga.
Pathetic.
Such arrogance! Such insolence! Thurl commands even you! And I shall wield Thurl's powers. Gloat while you still can, creature of the abyss. For in the end, all shall be chained to Thurl's will, and thus mine!
Mine!
I feel no shame to admit that our kind is indeed prone to arrogance. But you creatures, you really think you are the first to attempt this? Or indeed, so special and gifted to succeed where countless have failed over eons? And you think you're different?
That's the first time I'm speaking to the entity inside us.
Yes, Carter. I have endured failure and humiliation. I have learned from it.
Oh, okay.
That both this human and our adversary still share the same kind of hubris will work to our advantage.
Okay, this actually explains a lot more. There's no limited inventory space. Perfectionist, okay, that's actually better. Seems we are getting a lot more of positive traumas. And we have a lot of wood that we cannot spend or use.
Everything we've been through makes you think, doesn't it? How the choices we make lead us to the weirdest places. And sometimes you stand at the crossroads and are forced to choose between two rough tracks. And once you take the first step, there's no turning back. Then you ponder and doubt yourself. You ever been in love, Carter?
No.
You pulled your weight, old man. Couldn't wish for a better guide. Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Just stay sharp out there. There's more creatures here than anywhere we've been before. Best case, HQ and security held out and called in the cavalry. If that doesn't pan out, well, I say we get drunk, because I'm all out of ideas.
He already said this one before.
Raise.
I can't believe it. Edward cannot be the head of some ludicrous cult. It goes against everything he stands for. Everything I thought I knew about him.
Yes, I enjoy this a lot for whatever reason. Purple.
The allure of of power corrupts the weak and the steadfast alike.
Purple.
Joel! Yes! He has always been jealous of Edward's countless achievements, his money, his class, his charm, everything. He would be so petty as to slander a real man, a good man, with his last breath. If Edward has anything to do with the cult, he's surely their victim. His good nature and benevolence are easy to take advantage of.
With everything that's going on, it's hard to tell what's real and what's not. We shouldn't be too quick with conclusions or accusations.
Well, that's it for Prism. One CEO dead, the other gone crazy. That's a big load of problems off our backs.
Why am I not surprised that you're not particularly broken up about...
Look, let me be honest with you. Prism's just another carcass lying around here. And soon the scavengers will swoop in. Other corporations gonna want a piece of it, but military and government got dibs. So why not help those poor companies and turn a tidy profit while we're at it?
A greedy mind is such a winding path with a simple goal. Your thirst for profit will be your undoing. And then, another's gain.
True.
You saying they're all dead? If even the headquarters ain't safe, how can we possibly make it to safety with all them creatures harassing us?
Chin up, David. We made it this far, and you've got your wife waiting. You can't give up now.
You're right, Mr. Carter. I have to pull myself together for y'all and for her. The recent events, they've been hard on me, and that weight on my shoulders was a bit much. I'ma hang in there and get it done.
Take it easy. Everyone does what they can.
No.
What?
David, what's wrong? Talk to me.
It's nothing. Ever since I got out of the mine, I've been feeling this strange presence in my head. Like the devil, whispering and whispering. Makes it difficult to focus sometimes. This place must be getting to me. Smart doctors call it traumatic stress or something.
Worry.
Oh yeah, looks like our beard has grown forever, or maybe it's because of the traumas, I don't know.
The trees tell me many stories. I prefer to listen to them while they're still alive. But one of your people's writings surprised me.
Well,
It was written by a man from the island of Rhodes. The way he tells stories, he must have felt that he spoke
Yes.
of creatures, undying, dreaming in fathomless cities and between the stars, terrible in their might, much like the beast of our land. You have to listen within to find how savagely the beast has already clawed at your spirit.
Again, this is the same dialogue I had before. There is more than one beast?
are you telling me there is more than one beast? More of this horror everywhere?
That's exactly what they're telling us. Okay, I think
I
I've
have
come
no
on.
doubt that someone in Prism knows pencil pushers rarely have a clue what's really behind their reports and numbers. So the corporate lab...
Okay, so if you, in case you're wondering, I think I have 2 more missions to go, the laboratory and then the escape route. Now, I think I have enough resources to probably make... yeah, they can rest now. Well, we have... I probably need the medkit for the last one. craft 2 of those and 1 of these. I think we're ready to go. Yeah, let's see what Frank's decision is. Wait a minute, this cannot be good.
What's with all the secrecy, Frank?
You were reassigned to one of Prism's labs. Apparently you volunteered for the experiments they were running. I've been with Prism long enough to know that whoever goes in there doesn't come back.
I'm standing right here, Frank. Maybe I wasn't a good test subject.
Yeah.
Son, I'm afraid you made a perfect one. Have you been feeling off lately? Aside from the memory gaps, troubling dreams, words that aren't your own?
What are you on about, huh? We're in a living nightmare. I barely get any rest. I don't even remember what I said or who I've talked to 5 hours ago.
Still, you know what I'm really talking about. The places you go turn people into those things. Everyone dies or goes crazy. But you always make it back, safe and sound. Can you explain that, Carter? If that's still who you are.
Can you even hear yourself? I've been risking my goddamn life to get us all out of here. I brought you everything we need. I kill these things every day. For you.
True. You've protected us from the other monsters out there. But now I've got to protect everyone else from the monster among us.
What? No.
You. I'm sorry, son. You were a good man. A good friend. But I did what had to be done.
Oh, dust in our eyes? Bye-bye. I guess you have to speak with him.
Cunning to the end. His death is a waste. You did what had to be done.
Oh, so now we're now actually communicating with the devil inside us, and well, I mean, he did try to kill us. So I guess you lose, Frank, before the final mission. Yeah, you have to be careful because certain decisions will get people killed, if that makes sense. That's so weird. Man, it's weird and annoying. Because you kept everyone alive this far and then you just go to an event and Frank just dies. But that's silly. He probably... Yeah, he might have killed us with some dust from the stones or something, I don't know. And then the beast awoke and we killed him. I mean, the second beast. Yeah, I think we're the second beast because the first beast seems to be more in control and we barely gained our control in this world. Anyway, see you next time. Bye bye.